we have our graphical design done for our pay rate application. The next thing we want to do is code it, and the easiest way to do that, because we want to code behind this button calculate, we'll just double click on that button in design view. And what that will do is actually create a sub procedure for us called button calculate. Okay, and if we scroll a little bit to the right, we'll see that it's going to handle the BTN calculate click. Okay, you can see now why from my form design I called this thing, if we look at the name, BTN calculate, because now when I double click on my button and it creates this procedure for me, this sub procedure, it's going to call it BTN calculate, which makes more sense when you're looking at code than say something like button 1. Okay, it'll be much more maintainable and it's much better documented if you use good names for all of your objects. Okay, so now we want to add the code for our button. Let's go back and remember what we called these text boxes. So we're going to take something from the pay rate text box, multiply it times the hours text box, and make an assignment to total pay from that. So just to go back and see what our object names are, and now we can code that. So we're actually going to do an assignment statement. Remember, what you're assigning to is on the left hand side, so it's going to be TXT total pay. Notice IntelliSense pops up, so as soon as it highlights the one that we want, we press space and it'll finish typing that for us. And I probably should have put dot, and I wanted to put text on the end of it. So it's object name, which is text total pay, and then the property, remember that we want the user to see the result, is the text property, so we type dot text. So it's always object name dot property name. And again, I'm going to press space to finish typing that, and we're going to make an assignment to that. And so we're going to take the contents of text hours, okay, dot, I'm going to go ahead and press the dot key, or the period key, and it's already got text highlighted, so I'm going to press space. Okay, so we're going to take from the hours object the text property, so whatever the user types in, multiplied times the text pay rate, so whatever their pay rate is, and again the text property. Okay, so we're going to take the two numbers out of from the pay rate text box, the text property, the hours text box, multiply the two together and make an assignment to the total pay text box. Okay, so we're ready to test that. We'll just click on the debugging button here, or you can press F5. We'll run that, and the form pops up here, so we can pick some numbers. And let's say my pay rate is 10, and I work 40 hours a week. We can click calculate, and you'll see my total pay would be 400 for that week. So now we can look later at a little bit more formatting, so we could format this number to have dollar signs and cents. But for right now, we're just interested in looking at how things are coded. Okay, so we've tested it, it works. We'll click that to stop it, and we're back to our code view. And so we can go back and forth between our visual design and our code view from the tabs up here. And remember, if you accidentally close that and you have your project open, that's where the Solution Explorer window comes in. You click your form, and you can either go up to Code View or the View Designer. And since I have Form 1 selected and do View Designer, it's going to give me my graphical design back. If I click on this one that says View Code, it gives me my source code back. Okay, so that's a quick example of how objects and now a really short event procedure with an assignment statement in it. And as always, make sure you save your work. So save all will save all the project files.